Hi, today we're going to start a side lying series working on the side booty here. So lay on down on your right side. You're going to mirror me. Legs are out in front of you in a chair position, 90-degree angles at the knee and at the hip. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other and hips are stacked on top of each other. We don't want to be rounded out here at all. It's a nice long neutral spine position. From here, take your left hand, put it where your hip meets your thigh, and you're going to press that hip away from your armpit. So you get a nice longer left side of your waist, while your right side is lifted up off the floor. So you should see this space underneath your side, where a mouse should be able to crawl through it. We call it a mouse house. So the mouse is living there, and you're going to just lift your left leg to hip height. Keep that knee in the 90-degree angle, and put your hand on top of your thigh. Push down on your thigh with your hand and press up on your hand with your thigh. So you're resisting both directions. Hold it here. If you're not feeling this in the booty yet, adjust the angle of the leg to find it a little more. Zip up the pants and then put your left hand on the floor. Let's go for hydrant 10 times. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, lower. So you're pressing up against that imaginary hand and then pressing down against one as well. So you'll lift up and then test it out with your hand. Push down as your hand pushes up. Inhale, resist. Exhale, resist. As you lift that leg, keep your right rib off the floor. 3 and 2 and 1. Moving into clams. Feet stay together. You're just turning your thigh out so your knee goes toward the ceiling and back down. As you do this, think of keeping that hip joint relaxed a little so that it's just the thigh bone moving, and then you'll start to feel this muscle back here. If you rotate where your pelvis goes toward the ceiling, it's actually false rotation, so keep the pelvis pointing out in front of you. It's just the thigh that's going to rotate. One more. And turn the leg in. So the thigh bone turns in towards your midline. Knees are kissing. Heel is up. You're going to keep this position and just lift that leg and lower. And 2 and lower. Lift it. Keep it turned in. The knee is always pointing down. Tendency is to let that rib go into the mat again. So lift the right rib off. It'll make it a lot more difficult. 3, 2, and 1. Last thing here, we're going to do circles. So reach your left leg out to that diagonal. So it's in a 45-degree angle at your hip. Try to send that hip out of your armpit again. The rib is lifted off the floor. Abs are pulled in and up, and chest is lifted a little. We're going in to draw little dinner plate sized circles here with your left leg. Do 2 more here and then reverse it. Use the exhale into those lower abs to keep your pelvis still. Last one. And let's switch to the other side. Sit yourself up, swing the legs around, and lay back down. Left hand behind your head. Legs are in that 90-degree angle, chair position. Push your right hip away, lifting your left rib off the floor to create your mouse house. Lifting the chest, shoulders back and down. Lift that right leg and hold it there. Push down on the thigh, press up on the hand. You should feel your left oblique working and your right booty working. If you're not feeling it, twist the leg side to side here to find out what angle works for you. Bring the arm back onto the floor and go for hydrant. Lift and exhale, lower for 10 and 9. Now that we're familiar with the movement here, use the core a little more. Exhale, abs pull into the spine. Good. 4 and 3 and pelvis stays still. And into clam. Turn your thigh out and send that knee toward the ceiling. And 2. Lift the left rib off the mat. Keep the right waist nice and long. Toes stay together. Just the thigh is turning out and in. Try to avoid this. And 3, 2, and 1. Turning in. Heel to the ceiling. And lift that leg and lower. Keep your hand here. If you don't have that strength to hold that rib up yet, keep the hand pushing the hip away for you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can always reach it a little bit away if it's going in your hip flexor. And 10. Reaching it out to 45-degree angle. Lengthen. Send that rib off the floor and lengthen the right side of the waist. 5 circles. And 4. Really slow. Scoop those abs. Push them into the spine. That's what's going to keep you from wobbling with the pelvis here. And reverse. 5, 4, 3. And you are finished. Have a good day.